ask you. We're gonna get you right. I know you'll stay as long as I will want you to, Jason. But thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll come back in 6 more months and we'll have another conversation. Callan, I have a two-pronged question with Colin Kaepernick. Do you think when he signed that NFL uh uh lawsuit, did it imply that he's not playing the NBA? I mean, excuse me, the NFL again? And part two, what's your response to him and Ben and Jerry course doing business together? Because I would assume that they got Black Lives Matter, and this is just my thinking. They have Black Lives Matter in the end zone. They're acknowledging it. I'm confused as to why he's not on someone's roster, being that he's probably the face of the Black Lives Matter movement in accordance with the NFL.
Fred.
Yes, yes.
Have you ever played football?
I did in college. I played in college. I played D3 though. I played D, but I was a good athlete.
You played football in college.
Yes.
And you really don't understand why Colin Kaepernick's not in the NFL.
Oh, you don't think he's not talented enough? I mean, he led a team.
Been out of the league for 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
He was on the decline at the end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
He basically, look, man, when anytime somebody's paying you millions of dollars, they have a right to place expectations on you, and they have a right to expect you, oh, you're going to hate me, promote the hatred of me, and you still expect me to pay you several $millions a year? I want you give somebody $50 today, and then let them turn around and here they turn around and the next person they say, man, Fred's a piece of shit.
Right.
You're going to want that $50 back. Are you going to be sitting there like, man, I ain't giving this dude $50 more? Are you crazy? So let alone, again, we got to quit lying to young people that, oh, you can take this job and then you can talk about your boss or ownership any old kind of way. Because that's what, no, man, anything you accept, there's a responsibility that goes along with it. Colin Kaepernick is not willing to accept was not willing to accept the responsibility that went along with being a franchise quarterback. They don't want a franchise quarterback running around as a big symbol that the NFL is racist. And so they had every right to be like, nah, man, we good. You ain't that good. You ain't Russell Wilson. You ain't Patrick Mahomes. You ain't Tom Brady. We don't need your mediocre ass running around here as a big symbol that we're racist, and we're going to give you several $1 million to do it. Now, we just need to quit lying to young people and acting like you have that right. I'm going to accept this $1 million contract, but I'm going to still come out here and call everybody a racist and blah, blah, blah. Stop it. So that's one. And then two, at this point, the dude just isn't good enough to be in the league. The little workout he had was a sham and a joke. And keep in mind, and I've said this before, I think I said it last time I was here, I was Colin Kaepernick's biggest fan when the dude was balling in San Francisco. I was right there with Ron Jaworski, like, oh, man, I thought he was going to be Patrick Mahomes. Or, we didn't know who Patrick Mahomes was, but I thought that's what he was going to be. It was going to be his league. And so Colin Kaepernick's not in the league because he's not good enough. And 2 or 3 or whatever point I'm on, he don't want to play in the NFL. And it's like some girl that he keeps, oh man, I really want to hook up with so and so, but you never call her. You never do any of the things necessary to get her. But everybody, oh man, Whitlock really wants to get with Holly Berry. Well, you ain't never called her. You ain't took her to dinner. You ain't sent her no flowers. You ain't done nothing. You ain't DM'd her. None of the critical things Kaepernick needs to do to prove that he actually wanted to play in the NFL. He hasn't been willing to do any of those things. The dude doesn't want to play. He quit. He doesn't have a love for the game. There's so many guys that play in the NFL because the NFL is hard. There's so many guys that really don't want to do it. And he figured out another way to be famous and to make money without playing in the NFL. And now he's got an endorsement deal with Ben and Jerry's, and he's Nike and any other corporate entity that's willing to cut him a check. He will sign his Afro up to be a symbol for them that that they're woke and black. It's all come on, man. We all grown, man. Kaepernick is fraudulent.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to the Afro comment. We'll come back in 6 months. But go ahead, go ahead, DV. Close the show, man. I mean, close out, Kyle, and we'll debrief on Jason for a minute after he gets off. Go ahead, DB.
Cool. I just wanted to get that Richard Pryor joke from him.
Yeah. So we always ask our guests, do they have a joke? Do they have a joke?
Oh man, I wish I'd been prepped on this. Do I have a? I don't, man. Off the top of my head, it's 1 a.m. Do I have a joke? Has someone told
Come on, Jason.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, you know what, Jason? While you're thinking about that, bring me on. I want you to ask me these same questions on your platform. I want my brain picked as well one day. You know,
we'll make that happen.
Yeah, I want my brain picked for sure.
Wow, I'm sorry, dudes. I'm gonna have to pass. I don't have one, and I just can't think of one.
Understood. Well, listen, man, we know it's late out there. We know you're in Memphis, and you did your best to be with us here, so we appreciate the time. Thank you for coming back to the barbershop.
Nashville. And if you want tickets to the fight, there's a fight in Nashville, January 26th. Caleb Plant is fighting in Nashville. So I'll hit you that week. If you want tickets, let me know.
Y'all coming to the fight?
I'm not coming, but I'll get you tickets. I'll get you tickets if you want it. Yeah, for sure. Just hit me if you need them, or I'll hit you that week and you just let me know.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I appreciate you.
All right,
man.
thank you.
Thank you, Jason. All the time, brother. That was fun. Let me get it. That was fun, man. We'll let. I'll keep you on the phone. I'll keep you on the phone. You're more than welcome to stay as long, but feel free to anchor this conversation we're gonna have with everyone